Right then, hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are, and thank you for watching this video. My name is Paul, I'm also called Knickknack. I'm the brains behind Knickknack's Daily Teaser, which is a set of brain teaser quizzes. I write and post those quizzes both on YouTube and on my blog, Knickknack's Old Peculiar. You'll find links, I'll try and put them in the eye there, but if I don't, feel free to Google for them. I also talk about movies I've seen. Now I've got a little more free time, I may just watch some more movies. I also talk about TV shows I've been watching. It is officially tonight, it is the 10th of April, and last night, on the 9th, on Sunday, I saw the last episode of Series 3 of For All Mankind, and I wanted to tell you what I thought about it. Episode 10, Stranger in a Strange Land, taking its name from the Heinlein novel about a human born on Mars, picks up from earlier episodes with a flashback showing us that the North Korean Mars mission, last seen in episode 2 or 3 of this series, has crash-landed on Mars sometime before the Russian, the American, and the Helios teams. Technically, the surviving crewman, Lee Jung-gil, played by C.S. Lee, is the first man on Mars and the first person to pull a gun on Danielle and Commander Kuznetsov, Chris Marshall and Lev Gorn, when he meets them. It's he the pair found at the end of episode 9 coming home. It doesn't make or take long for the pair to realise a couple of things. One, they need to get the shooter off of the very nervous North Korean. Two, they need to persuade him to let them salvage some kit from his ship. 3, neither of them speak Korean, which really doesn't matter as neither of the pair's radios are on the Koreans' frequency. Post-titles we see many things. We see President Wilson, Jodie Balfour, confronting the Vice President, who gives her a warning that members of her Republican Party think impeaching the President is a very good idea. Something she warns will be equally as difficult if she gets a lot of support from the Democrats. Meanwhile, Karen, Chantal Van Zanten, ends up with talking to Molly Cobb, who, when she was trying to find Molly's husband Wayne, Karen wanted to talk over the offer she's had from Helios and finds that Molly is more encouraging than she expected her to be. Back on Mars, Ed Baldwin, Joel Kinnaman, has an issue. His pregnant daughter Kelly, Cynthia Wu, is suffering with extreme pre-eclampsia, and a flight surgeon's recommendation is to induce labour on the Phoenix. The ship's rotating hull and resulting Earth-like gravity will give mother and child a far better chance of surviving. There is only one problem. There's not enough fuel to get the M-SAM, the Helios drones, back into orbit. In order to save Kelly's life and the baby's, the crew are going to have to take desperate measures. Now, what did I think of Stranger in a Strange Land, this last episode of Season 3? And what did I think...
It's 1915.
Thank you, Katie. What did I think of the season as a whole? I have to say, this is another very good episode, one I thoroughly enjoyed. The performances are great, as ever. And it's got to be said, this is Joel Kinnaman's episode, I think. He and Chantal Van Zanten, they both put in fantastic performances. Ed Baldwin is a great character, and he's a hero of the piece. He's also under a lot of pressure as well, and Chantal Van Zanten's performance as Karen was very restrained, getting one up on Devayesa, the villain of the piece. Unfortunately, her key role in the episode is to die at the end of it, means that she won't be returning in the upcoming 4th season. But as a whole, her performance and Joel Kinnaman's and everybody else's fantastic performances make this a very good episode. One with tragedies, dramas, and one hell of a cliffhanger. The series itself, overall, was a superb watch. You could argue Star Trek Strange New Worlds. I'll try and put my reviews in the links in the corner there, but we'll see what happens there. We can argue that Star Trek Strange New Worlds may have been a better individual series, but For All Mankind's third season is a third good season in a continuum of good, watchable, dramatic series. One that saw me personally sitting down with the first and the rest of the episodes and saying, oh, there's Ed, there's Karen, oh, there's Danny. I identified with the characters. They're very well played and very human, and you recognise them when they come back in. Frankly, this third season has been fantastic, and frankly, I will be looking forward to Series 4. I seriously want to find out exactly where Margot is, and exactly how she got out of Dodge. As a last thought, I will be watching that full series of For All Mankind as and when it airs. I don't know when that'll be. I'm expecting it at some point later this year. But as a reminder, I will be watching Vox, the next episode of Star Trek Picard's third season, on the 14th of April, and I will have my written and video reviews of that up on the 15th. I will see you then. Take care, have fun, be good, don't fall off the spud.